mom and said, Mom, I think I can make that princess smile. And the mom said, You? Well, I am so proud of you. And she packed her delicious foods, all sorts of yummy sandwiches and chocolates, and gave the basket to her and sent her on the way through the forest. Go ahead, family, go sit down. Whoop, careful, sunshine. So start walking through the forest. And who should come along but the little old lady, Savannah? Careful. Oh, lift up your skirt. Lift it up like an old lady. Oh. You got this. She's a whole other little old lady. And that little old lady said, Please. And she said, No, I'm going to go see the princess. And the little old lady said, But please. And she said, No. And she gave that little old lady a tiny push. And she fell down. And like magic, that first child hurt her foot and had to hobble the whole way home. And the little old lady went back into the forest. Go back. Good. Then the second child came to her mom and said, Mom, I think I can make that princess smile. And the mom said, You? Well, I am so proud of you. And so she packed her delicious foods, all sorts of wonderful, yummy stuff, and gave her the basket and sent her off into the forest. And who should have lift your skirt up? And she said, Please, I am so hungry. Can I have some food? And that little girl said, I'm going to see the princess. And the little lady said, But please, I'm so hungry. Wow! Careful. Stand up. And that little girl said, No. And gave her a tiny push, and she fell. And she went off into the forest, and like magic, that little girl hurt her foot and had to go home. Little old lady, stand up. Finally, the mom and Tina Taper said, Mom, I think I can make that princess happy. And the mom said, You? Who I make do all the chores. If you think I'm going to pack you good food, you got another thing coming. And so she packed her yucky food and moldy bread and yucky milk, and she gave her the basket and sent her off into the forest. And who should come along but the little old lady? And she said, Please, I am so hungry. Can I please have some food? And Tina said, careful. Tina said, Well, I don't think. But if you want some, good. And so she opened up the basket, and there wasn't yucky food, but wonderful food, all sorts of amazing things. And Tina said, Where did all this good food come from? And the old lady said, Good things. Savannah, good things happen to good people. Good. So they had the most delicious lunch, and talked about the most interesting things. And then the old lady said, Go behind that tree. Tell her to go behind the tree. Nope. Savannah, say, Go behind that tree. There's a present for you. And Tina went to reveal the most beautiful goose ever. Go get her, Tina. And the goose said, honk, honk. And the little old lady said, people from, turn this way, Savannah. People from all over will want to touch your goose. So when they do, Savannah, say if they want to come along, you've got to hang on. So Tina thanks the old lady. Say thank you. And they started off into the forest. Well, soon people from all over, stop right there, stop right there. People from all over wanted to see that goose. Come on, guys. Everybody turn this way to the mommies and daddies. And they said, may we touch your golden goose? And Tina said, if you want to come along. So they all hung on to the golden goose and they started to the kingdom where the princess was waiting. Stop right there. Stop right there, Tina. Go back to the goose, Tina.